If the men's hockey team turned the clock in Tokyo and scripted a new history and turned a new leaf, the women did everything possible, but it was the heartbreak of a lifetime. The story actually starts with the quarterfinal against Australia. Savita Punia played the game of her life. 7 penalty corners saved by Savita Punia, and the team led by Rani Rampal against all odds had beaten the world's #1 team in Australia and made the semi-final. Each one of us who were there in Tokyo had started to celebrate. This was a moment of a lifetime. Can women's hockey also go on and win a medal? When the women eventually lost the 3rd and 4th place match, after tremendously competing at every possible juncture and minute, I can tell you it was a heartbreak of a different nature. The entire men's team and journalists were waiting outside. There was a 6 feet barrier because of COVID. And as the girls came out of the stadium and were walking in front of us, going towards the change room, it was the mix zone. I remember Rani coming and standing in front of me. Both of us looked at each other. I'm an adult of 46 years. So Tokyo was 44 or 45. And Rani was the captain of the team, and we both cried. We were just looking at each other and crying. We did the same with Savita. None of us could control our tears. None of us could control our grief. The girls were shattered. I remember Rani Rampal going into the dressing room and sending her signed jersey for me with one of her teammates. The jersey is still a prized possession. When I interviewed Rani some days later, the hurt was still there. The pain was still there. The agony was still there. But she also knew that they had scripted history. They may not have won a medal, but what they did win was respect. They had elevated the game to a very different level. They had elevated women's hockey to a different status. Savita Punia and Rani Rampal and some of the others became role models. Everyone wanted to be the next Rani Rampal, the next Savita Punia. That was the biggest plus from Tokyo, and that is why we celebrate this 4th position exactly as we celebrate the men's medal. That's why this series, so near yet so far. My heart goes out to the hockey girls in Tokyo, but at the same time, as I said, they won a billion hearts, even if they did not win the medal.